The views and comments expressed on the following radio program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of RMCOnAir.com or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
What's up, Just Sports with Sonny Wells? I'm going to jump right into it. What's up, fellas? Glad you can make it.
Sunny.
Pierre Daniels and Doc's in the house. And it looks like Chris is moving the mic over there. He want to get in on something. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm sure he'll tell us. Let's talk a little tennis, you guys. You guys can go back and forth with that. Last week we talked about Serena, and she lost to old girl. I saw the part of it where she lost, and it just looked like, for some reason, and we talked about it. Remember, her dude was there.
Oh, yeah.
Drake?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. I don't know that.
Drake, the bad luck supporter.
Yeah,
Everybody he supports.
She was defocused by Drake.
No, I can't give you that
Supposed
one.
to be her guy.
Hey, but wait. Now, the story was Drake had been at some other events in which the person he was there supporting lost as well.
Right.
We talked about that last week. You got any thoughts on that, Pierre? You don't think that's true, man?
I can't get
And
out.
Drake, and they kept showing it too.
Right, I can't get out.
And she kept choking.
I think what probably happened is that she, no matter what she has to say up front, I think she actually overlooked her opponent. She really didn't give her opponent probably her just due initially. She probably thought, because remember, when she got past her sister, it was actually supposed to be, in terms of competition, not the rankings, but in terms of the actual competition itself. She was actually supposed to be declining productivity. Meaning that they thought that her competition, even though she was moving up towards the championship, it was really decreasing in terms of, how well they were going to play against her. So they thought that maybe her sister might have been the peak. Then from there it was going to be a downside. So meaning that she didn't take her opponent as seriously as she probably should have. I think that's what happened. And then once she got into the match, and her opponent probably played the best game of her career.
And she did. She did.
Right. So that was like a perfect storm, for her opponent. And from there, anyone can get beat. Any team can get beat. If anyone thinks they're invincible or restless, all they got to do is step on the court and step on the field. They have another thing coming, There's been some great upsets throughout the years, and they're saying that was one of the biggest upsets of women's tennis history.
What'd you think, Doc?
No, I agree. She's been getting away with not playing well in the beginning of her matches and end up winning, and she's been able to come through. I think that that and the pressure of just winning that Grand Slam, I think, had a contribution to how she played. Plus the fact that the young lady she played, she had beaten her each time she played her, but the young lady's game is a slice and dice game because she's a doubles player.
Right.
And doubles players, they anything close to the net, they always slicing their shots. And she did a lot of slicing to Serena, and Serena wasn't up on her game. It could have been the pressure, like you said, she could have took her opponent lightly, and all that added up to the perfect storm to lose.
Right.
She did.
Sonny said you throw Drake in there too.
You throw Drake in there,
and that's it.
Drake got so he didn't tuck his earpiece out. He didn't want to hear what the commentators were saying on the network.
Oh wow! I mean, I just can't see they actually putting that on him. But maybe he's a bad luck charm. I don't think so. But I know Serena definitely took it hard. I mean, the post press conference, she really was down. I mean, she definitely accomplished a lot. I mean,
well, and that's the thing. I was hoping she would have. Well, I guess you can't say that.
More gracious.
Well, a little bit more gracious because, and the reason I say a little bit more gracious because her opponent played the match of her life.
Right.
But Sabrina didn't play well.
Yeah, Serena didn't really,
and I was hoping she would have took it a little bit. It's one of those things. I didn't play well. Hey, you lose.
Right. Well, this time, she's had matches before where she was down and it looked like her opponent was going to beat her, but
and she came back. Right.
What I'm saying, she's been doing that for her past 26 matches. 11 of those matches, she lost sets.
See?
Okay,
Yeah.
and it was going around that it's to be a champion, you can't be losing sets like that.
Eventually, yeah.
And she's been starting out each match behind, and then she rallies and comes back and win. Eventually, I can catch up with it. This was the reversal. She started out well in this one, and the young lady decided not to give up.
Right.
And came back and played her game, which is slices and dicing of returns. And she barely got over 88 on her serve. And Serena serving
121. That was phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a big difference right there, and just talent alone. But if the young lady, which she did, came back and played the match of her life, and Serena, hey,
Yeah.
there it goes.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Okay, let's move right on to football. Oh, you want to go to boxing? Okay,
Yeah,
let's go to boxing.
yeah.
That fight was boo-boo.
Boxing, that's
That fight was boo-boo.
Don't you think it was a typical Mayweather fight?
Hey, yeah, and that's why it was boo-boo. Just straight defense. That's it.
What I mean. I mean, you know. So do you think he's going to pop back in the ring again? He says that's it. However, I think he might have left the door open a little bit.
a little bit.
A whole lot.
They were tempting to close. He put his foot right there,
Right.
and I guarantee you, come on,
I'm with you.
Mayweather, a man who defined his value by his personal value, not in the sense of monetary value, just his personal value by monetary.
Right.
And you think he's going to leave? I got 49. I don't have a contract to fulfill anymore. Everybody want to see if I'm going to do this 50.
And on top of that, look at all the detractors out there and the Pacquiao supporters, where people say they wouldn't buy that fight again.
Right.
But you look at a rematch with Pacquiao, considering a so-called a healthy Pacquiao,
Right.
without having any rotator cuff problems, and knowing that knowing that he wants to hit that perfect 50-0, even though he's a 49-0. I know he's Ty Rocky record, but 50-0.
50-0.
You know what I mean?
That wouldn't bother me. I'm stopped at 49. 50-0 sound a lot better.
Well, that's what you're right. Especially
It sounds a lot
especially
better
you throw a couple
than
$100
49,
million.
you know.
Especially you throw a couple $100 million in the mix on top of that. You know, if let's say even if he earns half of what he made off of the first Pacquiao fight,
Right.
that's still more than what he's made.
What do you
off the
make?
last-
200 and...
I heard I think he might have netted with about $225 million.
Yeah, if you just get half of that,
You know,
and go for that 50-0. But I don't know. The door is open.
But it would have to be his opponent. I mean, he can't just go in.
Well, he can't go ahead and handpick opponents.
That's what I'm saying. Like he did with his last.
He did with this guy here. This was a real joke.
Right, it certainly was.
About the easy $30 million you
Oh,
can make in your life.
it was a typical Mayweather fight.
You
man.
know, and
I thought this guy was supposed to be strong.
well, he is strong, but
Yeah.
the king. He
He couldn't get through. He couldn't get through the defense.
Man,
His defense was running around the ring. I mean, chasing him around. Chasing him around pretty much.
Mayweather what? 5'9", 5'8".
I wouldn't even go
He
ahead for it.
ran
I
the
wouldn't
whole
even go ahead.
fight.
Yeah.
For most of the fight, yeah. For
Yeah,
most of
this little 5'6" guy running around with him looked built like the Hulk or somebody, and it just
catch up with him most of the time. Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
couldn't cut the ring off and corner him, and then starts the slugfest.
No, you don't cut the ring off. You got to be a pretty good boxer as well as a slugger. If that's your game, you don't know how to do that.
Right. He's definitely one of the best. He's one of the best at making sure you don't do that.
You don't do that. He's too smart.
Yeah.
He's too smart.
Yeah. He's
And it's
right.
just not going to happen.
Right.
It's just not going to happen.
And he's not going to step out of his game
Nope.
in order to fight your game. So
You
you
know,
can get some action in the ring.
I heard that Mayweather got robbed when he was an Olympian. He supposedly won the fight, but they gave it to someone else. So I'm wondering if that actually changed his whole style of boxing to a defensive mode where he'll never have that to happen to him again, and it hasn't happened.
Well, could be, but Mayweather's not a power puncher. I don't think he ever been a
No, he just scores.
He hasn't been.
A
No, he
power
hasn't.
puncher.
He just scored.
And if you're not a power puncher, your best offense is a good defense, a great defense.
Right.
And I
And-
think that's where he went after he lost that in the Olympics. Because I heard before that he was in there slugging with you, and then after that got took, that was it. He was like, okay, you know what? you will never be able to do that to me again. You'll never be able to, take a fight from me because you won't be able to hit me.
Well, initially his father was his trainer, and his father, very defensive minded too.
Okay.
And he really emphasized that defense aspect of boxing, to Mayweather Jr. Number one and number two, no matter how you slice it, fellas. I mean, the era that he's in, it's just not a lot of decent fighters in his weight class. No offense to him. I mean, that's not his fault. But when you're reaching for cats like Shane Mosley, and Over the Hill Oscar, and
Over the Hill Oscar.
When he fought Oscar, and even the Pacquiaos of the world when he's fighting Pacquiao, I'm saying, when has he had a legitimate opponent that had just as much of a chance to win as he did? I can't remember. Oh, man, I mean, it's
no, I can't ever remember.
That's what I'm trying
being
to
an underdog in any match.
Yeah,
in any boxing, I never ever.
Or even. I'm saying even.
I just never even.
Yeah, just.
He's been quoted the pound for pound guy for quite some time.
Right.
That just has not ever followed him as a boxer to be even considered an underdog.
Right.
Or even money.
Even money, yeah, exactly. And the thing about it is that he would actually been a better fighter had it not been for some of the out of the ring situations that he's been in. It's tough to be incarcerated and then to get out of that from a mental standpoint, and still be at the top of your game. Most people end up losing something there, but due to his competition, he didn't have to be at the top of his game. He could be 75, 70%, and that would still be enough in that weight class. And that weight class is probably the best weight class in boxing.
Yeah.
So talk about the heavyweights. I mean,
he's not going up. He's quitting.
No, right. He's going to stay right where he is to be smart. Of course, he's getting older.
No, he ain't going up. That's for what?
You're right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
he's done.
He's not going to jeopardize. Yeah.
No, but I think he's.
I think it still might be another fight on the horizon, though.
It's going to be
right. I
another
think
fight.
So. Yeah.
You just got to have the right opponent.
And he'll never get the right opponent. He handpicks those bums. Hey, let's go to break. We'll be right back. Just Sports.
Hey, are you tired of those same old energy drinks with bad taste? Make a switch to Pit Bull Energy Drink with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Pit Bull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pit Bull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products with a guaranteed no aftertaste. Make a switch to Pit Bull Energy Drink. Pit Bull offers more energy with ginseng and vitamins B6 and B12. With a ginger ale lemon lime flavor, Pit Bull meets the consumer's demand for better tasting and healthier energy products. For more information on Pit Bull energy drinks, bars, and mixes, visit their website at hiphopbev.com. That's hiphopbev.com. Online orders available at hiphopbev.com.
What's your style? Curly? Straight? Wavy? Or maybe you like it natural? Introducing Secret Styling Hair Care Products by Smith Products Company, LLC. A complete line of hair moisturizers, shampoos, conditioners, and an assortment of other hair styling aids formulated for today's fashion-conscious consumer. Enhance your style. Get the secret.
Smitty! Got to give a shout out to Smitty.
Smitty.
Absolutely. Shout out to Smitty. Shout out to Sun Lady for sure.
Sun Lady.
Yeah, Smitty, no doubt about it.
Big Feats, if you're listening online, you should be. You ain't doing nothing now out there in, Palmdale?
I think he's out there
ain't
in
nothing to do in Palmdale. I know you're watching. You should have Skyped in. But let's do football.
All right, let's get with it.
Man, we got a clip to run of, what is it, the first week?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Now he says whichever one we want.
Ooh, he's letting go of controls.
Yeah, look at him.
And also, we definitely want to chime in on the college ranks this week, too, because they have a lot of big games on the horizon. Actually, tomorrow.
Okay, let's do that first week with the Bengals.
Okay. Oh,
yeah, I know.
Hewitt in motion again. The handoff goes to Hill, trying left. He is slowed and now breaks free inside the 5. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a run by Jeremy Hill. Pro-style formation.
I mean, just
The Pac-Man Jones issue.
yeah, but you know,
it's the
that's
Raiders.
Pac-Man Jones though. That's Pac-Man.
I know.
That's Pac-Man being Pac-Man. You know what I mean?
But to only get a fine, he should
Yeah,
have
yeah, he should
been
have been. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he should have been suspended for
You're
that.
absolutely right about that. No question. No question. I'm surprised the teammates didn't go after him. I think, you know.
They attempted to, but he backed out of the.
Yeah.
No one has any faith in the Raiders.
I mean, if for good reasons. I mean, come on, man. I mean, you know, this season, man, was supposed to start out with so much promise and so much enthusiasm. You know, so much hope. You know, for Raider Nation, and the turnout like they did. That's the first game at home, and they were just blown out. Man, I think the score was 33-0.
Oh
you
man,
turned
it was horrible. Horrible.
They didn't score.
No, he ain't finally scored. I think he scored. He finally
field goal?
scored 33-6, 33-13. But they were up 33-0 before you. I'm like, what in the world is going on, man?
Your Raiders got punked at home.
Oh, no question. I mean, the quarterback is trying to stiff arm and hurts his thumb.
And then that Pac-Man smashed their number one receiver. And I didn't see your guys go after
Rally
Pac-Man.
like they should have. I'm with you on
You know,
that.
right now, at that time, it's time to fight. You know, we're getting whooped.
Especially at home, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I just couldn't believe that. And it's like, oh, it's okay, Pac-Man.
I mean, you're
We
talking
forgive you.
You're talking about a totally different new coaching staff. You're talking about, you're talking about players who are projected to be all-pro players, like Mack, like our receiver Cooper. You're talking about, our quarterback is supposed to be up and coming, one of the tops in the game, and to see the team turn around and just like, I mean, man, we were just getting killed. 33-0. Start now.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that bad.
It's
I didn't
bad.
watch the game.
It was bad.
Horrible, man.
Golly, they got the mud hole stomped in their behind.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
At home.
Yeah, at home. The first game of the season.
Before the
just
show,
the tone.
we were talking, right? And I was like, yeah, we were talking in the barbershop, and Raiders made some good moves. And,
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you.
it looked very promising, and
I'm telling
they do good this year. If they get the good start and kind of keep it going, they could be the Inglewood Raiders. No, they get stomped in the ground.
And not only that, that's the first game of the season. A lot of times that sets the tone
For the rest of the
for the remaining
season.
portion of the
Yeah.
season.
And you
know
didn't
what
have
I'm
to
saying?
travel.
With
You at
injuries,
home.
That's what I'm saying. On top of that, we play Baltimore. We play Baltimore on Sunday, and we're already penciling in the 7-point underdogs
Are you
at home. At home.
That's crazy for a professional team.
Exactly. And they're trying to talk about even if they don't come down this way, they're talking about building another stadium, up north. Trying to get a lot of interest, a lot of funding for that. I mean, and to put that team out there, man,
I have no idea what it's going to take to help the Raider football team. I just don't have a clue.
Do you know we haven't made the playoffs since the Super Bowl season, since 2001?
That's crazy.
We haven't even had a winning season since then. Now your boys got off. I mean, I still don't see how they won that.
Hold up.
They won though. Okay.
Can I get some appreciation for Tony Romo? Can Romo now
No.
be
No. Oh no.
Hey, let's go with another clip. We got another clip, fellas. We got another clip. Then we can come back to that. The two rookies. Yeah, let's roll that.
Okay. Let's talk about them.
Heisman winners. One was a national champ, one lost in the national championship game, and picked 1 and 2. First time ever we've seen that with quarterbacks that get to face off in week 1. One was great, and one we'll see next week.
Chime in, Big D.
Well, Marcus Mariota is my number 1 pick. I wouldn't even thought about Jameson because it's just how he performed and how he handled himself and how he did handle himself when he was with Oregon. The kid just have it. He don't have a cannon for an arm, but the kid just confidence, leadership quality that I'm looking at for my quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't see a panic in this kid. I don't see just a raw mouth, because in the pro ranks, you talk for so long, they're going to tell you, shut up. Okay, unless you produce.
Or shut you up.
Yeah, or shut you up. You got to produce. And I just don't see it. And Jameson, he has some tools.
Well,
But that's fine. Every workman has some tools in the toolbox. But how can you use those tools
look,
at this level?
I talk about the Raiders starting out horrible for the season. I mean, Tampa Bay was probably even worse, considering they're the number one. They had the number one pick in the draft, and I think they might even look worse than the Raiders. I mean, they were.
Is that possible?
Actually, yes. Look at that score there. You know, when you look at, Tennessee. Remember, they played in Tampa Bay, and they really embarrassed them, man. As a matter of fact, it was so bad. When I saw Lovie Smith up there.
Well, see, that's a key.
I'm saying to myself, how much longer you going to have that job, Lovie Smith? Because I know it's a game one, but you know what? They continue to play like that. I can't see him making it through the middle of the season, man. You know,
well,
I mean, he just looked lost up there.
Well, it's one thing between Mariota and Jameson. They designed their offense to fit Mariota's skills.
Right.
Quick release, get it out,
right,
gone. Mm-hmm. Okay, make your decision, make your reads quickly, which he do quite well.
Yeah.
And their offense just suits his abilities right now. And you got to give the coaching staff and Tennessee credit.
Yeah, but you know, what I'm saying is something that goes back to what Sonny was mentioning, like in basketball, but I'm just bringing it to football. Man, I mean, what's the preseason for, man? I mean, what are they doing? I mean, it's almost like they're playing preseason games for starting the regular season. I mean, they act like the preseason don't count. They just want to see players, whether they're going to make the team or not, this, that, and the other. That's primarily and then as soon as the regular season starts, then it's like they're in preseason mode. You know what I'm saying, man?
Well, that goes with two things. It starts with your coaching staff, your head coach, and your coaching staff. Then it filters down to what players you have on your team in leadership position who realize and know to get the players together. The season started now.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
And you got a rookie quarterback, the number one pick.
Yeah.
It's time to just say, everybody exhale. Okay, yeah, he's number one pick. Now he's here. Now let's go to work and make this thing work.
Hey Doc, how about them Cowboys?
How about those Cowboys?
How about those Cowboys?
How about those Cowboys?
How about and how about Eli Manning telling his running back not to score? You know, telling his running back not to score. You know, so they can use for time on the clock, so they run time off the clock. I'm saying, what is that? You know, he's telling his running back not to score for a couple of plays. You heard that, Big D?
I heard that. I'm grateful he said it. I'm grateful that he said it.
Yeah, talk to me, Big D. Come on now.
Well, the confusion I loved. I was shocked that he threw the ball out of the end zone. I'm like, really? Why would you do that? Why would you kill a clock and give us more time? We gave them every chance to win the game. We didn't play error-free football. We really did some things we shouldn't have did. But that's fine. First game of the season. Mm-hmm. And my quarterback, Romo, which hopefully everybody get off his back now. He's one of the elite quarterbacks in the NFL. More so than Mr. Manning, who think he is.
Come on.
Come on.
Not his brother, but the one in New York. Speaking of his brother, anyway, last night.
Right. But Doc, what about moving forward? You have your All-Pro wide receiver.
It didn't bother me when they said that he went out.
Right.
And that he's going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks. I saw so many good things that didn't bother me. I think Romo is no bother. No, I'm concerned, yeah. But as far as ringing up the white flag, not even close. Okay, and they said he was out. I wasn't worried.
So if you don't have a running attack, which even you have to say that running attack is kind of.
We don't have a running attack that has been developed yet. First game of the season.
Exactly.
Okay. But it's not the.
Don't you think it should be developed?
What
are you waiting on?
Now, hold on. When you lose,
that's what I want to know. What you waiting
back at the magnitude of.
Hold on. Now Jerry Jones gave him up, bro. No, Jerry Jones, he didn't want to sign him. If he wanted to re-sign him, he would still have that star on his helmet, and you know it.
Personally, I understand what he did for his leaving. I would have left too, because that was the insult with Jerry Jones.
Right, exactly. But if Jerry Jones,
given that, Okay.
Right.
Given we lost such a big cog of our offense.
Right.
Then again, we still have a big cog of our offense left. Those big hogs up front.
I'll give you that.
Give us a chance to develop and see which running back fits where in the offensive scheme.
How about this? On the IR after week 3, on the IR after week 2, and probably Darren McFadden.
No, but hold on. Now, McFadden, they gave him the ball twice. Okay, McFadden got, 20 yards?
Look, I said, you know what? After the fourth
I was happy with what I saw from him.
You see,
Well, we're not there yet. We're not there. He got the rated curse off of him. Okay, so he may last a season now. Okay? The rated curse is off of him.
Not gonna last 3
He
days.
may last a season. I don't even need that. I just run him a couple times, sit down, and get healthy. Run him a couple more times, sit down, and get healthy.
So this week you guys have Philadelphia, right?
No problem.
What?
We will make it there. Once we get there, I don't know.
What time's that game come on? Yeah, what time's that game come
I
on?
think Philly's gonna be
But
really upset after
No
what happened
problem.
to them.
I don't care. Philly, no problem.
Pierre, you taking the Eagles?
Oh, absolutely.
Is that a French fry wager for next week?
French fry
That's a French fried
We gotta
wager
up-
for
we gotta
next
buy
week.
fries.
Nah, we gonna start slow.
We gotta go double, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Oh, boy, he wants to bring out the big guns, the double. One of them $6 burgers from Carl Jr.
Yeah,
no,
see, I know
yeah.
where he eats at.
Right. Yeah.
I said French fry.
Oh, wow.
No problem. Bring on. We will be there. No problem.
Ooh, but
We're
that's
gonna
So
get a shake.
let's
We're
make
gonna
it
get a
official,
shake.
gentlemen.
We're
The
gonna
French
shake.
fry waiver is on.
absolutely
French
right.
fries waiver is on.
Okay.
It's on.
For everybody in the studio now.
Nah.
Studio. No problem.
We need a handshake on it to get it out there.
My hands broke.
It's a deal on that. A couple side notes I want to bring up. Number one, Sonny, we will be following your team throughout the season, man, so definitely keep us posted.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Your team, on a weekly basis. Doc, definitely for your son and everything with
Yes,
Cal, let us know
yes.
on a weekly basis how to, how
Yeah,
that
LA
comes
Trade
along.
Tech
Right.
college basketball will be playing tomorrow at the first day. Saturday will be at Long Beach City College at 10:30, and we have a game, I believe, at 1 as well. And then we play again the next day, which is Sunday, at Cerritos College, and I believe the times are also the same.
Okay.
We look good.
Good.
We're excited.
Good.
We look a little better than we did in the JBL, and remember we went to the Final Four down there,
Yeah,
made
exactly.
history
Well,
there.
remember that, yeah.
I'm first assistant, my brother, head coach, and we're looking to do well. We're looking to do well. The guys have been working extremely hard in practice. Our practices look like championship games. I mean, they're diving on
Well,
the
that's
floor.
where it starts. That's where it starts right there. You know that.
The intensity level is extreme.
That's,
You know?
I like it like that.
So, and these guys are doing all of the drills and conditioning that we've been giving them, and they're doing it at a high level, with the exception of maybe one overweight guy, a big guy, but he's digging in too.
Good.
So we're looking good. We're excited, and tomorrow, unfortunately, I won't be at that first game, but I'll be at the second game. The first 2 games I won't be at. The second game I'll be there because I've got to be at the shop. But we're looking good. We're excited, and my son's playing as well.
Oh, that's good. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So Jonathan's looking good. He's on the second team, but the second team has been kicking the first team's ass in practice.
There you go.
We had to make some adjustments, but we're about 9 deep.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We're 9 deep. It's not a big drop off when we make subs.
Yeah.
We just-
And you'll need that. It's a long season. You have injuries that come up and players not playing up to
Right.
par. It's very important. And also, the Doc wants to chime in on Cal, and then also you did mention before we get off the air that Kobe Bryant has been cleared to practice full time with the Lakers.
All basketball activity.
Boy, here we go.
Here we go. Let the drama begin.
Yeah, so we're going to have to talk about the Lakers next week, gentlemen.
Right. Oh, but you were chiming in on Cal?
Cal, yes, they in Texas, playing University of Texas. Cal's 2-0, and hopefully they become 3-0 and fly back home and do well for the Pac-12 and get ready for Pac-12 competition.
That'll be a huge win if they can pull
Yes.
it off against Texas. Texas got a turmoil up there with the AD getting fired, but the same token, that's still Texas.
It's Texas.
Yeah, that's still
Okay, that's great, gentlemen. That'll do it. This is Just Sports. I'm your host, Sonny Wells. We out.